So add a form to create new rooms. We have no way to create new rooms yet, right? So the list of rooms is in main. So the function that adds a room should be there as well. Seems to me. Get that? Since that's where the list of rooms is, that's where the function to add a new room is. Just like since the list of messages is in chat, that's where add a message needs to be. So let's do something very similar. Add a room. So I suppose we're going to have an argument coming in with whatever room we're adding. And how are we going to do this? Well, it's going to be pretty similar to how we did messages, right? So ultimately, we're going to have this.setState. We're going to update rooms in state. So what's rooms going to be? A copy of what's there now, right? We're not going to edit it directly in state. We can't do that. We need to make a copy of it first. So how do we make a copy of it? Our friend the spread operator. This is an object, not an array. So curly braces, ... this.state.rooms. That makes a copy of this.state.rooms, stores it in the local variable rooms. So then we need to add the new room to it. How do I add the new room? Never mind how we got the new room. Let's just assume it's being passed in as an argument already. How do I add it? Can't use push, can I? It's not an array. So how do I do it? Yeah, Troy.
Make an object, room object as is, and then like you do like the comma thing, like after you do the spread operators,
Okay. So spread operator copies the old one, but I could just keep adding rooms right here inside the same literal, couldn't I? We've established that. We've done that trick at least once. And then I could just say, well, say what? Then what would I do? Comma, then what?
So that room is, so yeah, wouldn't it just be room? I don't remember how our setup.
So each room, the key is the room name. So we could, I'm going to say the comma is probably going to be not the most readable solution. It will work. Probably be a little easier if we did it on a separate line. So how do we do that? So how does this look? Let's see here. This is main. Here's how rooms look right now. Right, the key is the name of the room. So how do we add a new one? Given that the new one is right here. So I heard two different things, both of which are on the right track. Who was that over here? What'd you say?
Rooms dot the argument room.
Really close. And you said what? So room.name is going to be the key, right? And you said rooms dot, but dot won't get it. Square brackets, right? Rooms square bracket room.name. Because room.name is what the key of the new item in the object should be. So I could not say rooms.room.name. What on earth does that mean? But rooms square bracket room.name, that'll evaluate room.name, which is whatever the new room name is. And then I can just set that to whatever the new room is. So rooms, square bracket, room.name equals room, ought to do it. I could have done this all in one line. I could have put like, but it would have been messy. In fact, I can't even remember the syntax for that because this is relatively new that you can even do this. Does it work? Is it all true? Let's see. Let's find main again. Here it is. Let's try adding a room. All right. What do we want to talk about? Kids today. What do you talk about, kids today? Loans? Description. Sadness. Okay, $R dot add room, pass in room. There it is. Totally works. So now we have a method for adding rooms. We don't have it tied to a form or anything, but that's a step in the right direction, and we know that it works. We know that it works on its own. So add a method for adding new rooms. Not hooked up to a form or anything, but we know the method works.